Welcome to the Watchers Film Show. I'm Matthew Ford.
Terence Marshman-Edwards.
I'm Rhys Jones.
We thought we would have a little bit of fun this week. So, in a change to our normal program, what we're going to do is we are going to do a quiz. Watchers Movie Mind. And to explain all, we have Mr. Rhys Jones. Rhys, how is this going to work?
Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to ask each other questions and we're going to answer them.
Excellent. Loving your work.
Oh, you want more detail? Okay. So basically, we have got 4 rounds that you can play along with us. What we're going to do is we're each going to have an individual round, but we have chosen a specialist subject, and the other guys will ask us questions for 1 minute on those subjects. At the end of those 3 rounds, we've got a quick fire round. Ooh, I hear you say. And we've got a very special guest.
Ooh!
First time a guest. So we've got that going on a little bit later on. Right, so this is how it's going to work. We've each chosen a specialist subject, and the other boys have organised questions for us. So we've got 20 questions each, and we've got a minute clock. So you either answer all 20 and run out of questions, or you run out of time. That's how it works. It's that simple. The first individual round is Matt. Matt, what is your specialist subject?
My specialist subject is one of my favourite films ever, and I'm probably going to suck at it, which is going to be really embarrassing. It's John Carpenter's Halloween.
Okay, Matthew, you answer questions about John Carpenter's Halloween. Are you ready?
No, let's do it.
Okay. Your minute starts now. Who co-wrote the screenplay with John Carpenter?
Deborah Hill.
What was the film's budget?
30 grand?
Incorrect. It's 300,000.
Oh, I was not
What's
okay.
the original title of the film?
The Babysitter Murders.
Correct. The Halloween theme is written in which rare time signature?
4/5?
Incorrect. It's 5/4.
Ah.
What costume is the 6-year-old Michael wearing when he murders his sister?
Clown costume.
Correct. What is the name of the fictitious Illinois town where the majority of the film takes place?
Hanfield.
Correct. Michael Myers was named after the European distributor of which previous Carpenter film?
Assault on Precinct 13.
Correct. Who was the DOP for the film?
Pass.
True or false? The opening of the film is a single tracking point of view shot with no cuts.
False.
Correct. There are 3 cuts. What character name is Nick Castle, the main actor to play the adult Michael Myers, given in 5-star?
The Shape.
Correct.
Yay!
You had 1 pass. Who the DOP of the film was? It was Dean Cundy.
Oh, okay.
But very well. And at the end of your individual round, Matt, you have scored 7 points.
I'll take that. I'll go with that. Happy. Mr. Rhys Jones, what is your chosen subject?
I stupidly chose films based on DC Comics.
Are you ready?
No.
Your minute of questions starts now. In Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, which actor makes an uncredited appearance as Thomas Wayne?
Oh, pass. Damn it.
In Justice League, by what name are the sentient portable supercomputers created by the new gods, which were given to the Atlanteans, Amazons, and humans more commonly known?
Cubes.
Oh, incorrect. Mother boxes. Which WWE wrestler will join the cast of the Suicide Squad and is rumoured to be playing the Peacemaker?
Dave Bautista.
Oh, John Cena.
Oh.
Which famous art gallery is Diana Prince seen entering at the beginning of Wonder Woman?
Pass. Going well.
In Aquaman, Nicole Kidman plays Queen Atlanta. In which other comic book movie, also based on a DC property, did she appear as Dr. Chase Meridian?
Batman Forever. Thank God. Right.
Which member of the cast of the 20 started, so I'll finish. Which member of the cast of the 2016 DC movie Suicide Squad received top billing?
Will Smith.
Spot on. Well done. So, you passed on in Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. Which actor makes an uncredited appearance as Thomas Wayne? Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Son of a bitch.
You passed on which famous art gallery is Diana Prince seen entering at the beginning of Wonder Woman? It's the Louvre.
Well, you got 2.
Could have been worse. Could have been none.
This is true. This is true. And to be fair, they were tough questions.
Can I just say,
And they,
you horrible bastards. Tez, what subject did you choose?
I'm probably going to regret doing this, but I went for the films of Alfred Hitchcock.
What could go wrong?
He spanned 6 or 7 decades and did over 50 films. Starting to think I should have done what Matt did and just picked one.
I wish I'd done that. I wish I just said Batman 89 and been done with it. Terence, are you ready?
I am.
Your 1 minute starts now. Who was the DOP on Psycho?
Saul Bass.
Incorrect. What is Rod Taylor's character called in The Birds?
Mitch Brenner.
Correct. What was the name of Hitchcock's short film from 1923?
Number 13.
Incorrect. What does I'll start again. What does James Stewart nickname the lonely woman he spies on in Rear Window?
Miss Lonely Hearts.
Correct. Carol Lombard and Robert Montgomery played the leads in which Hitchcock film?
The 39 Steps.
Incorrect. What type of bird is Rod Taylor's character looking to buy as a present in The Birds?
Lovebirds.
Correct. In which Hitchcock film would you find the character Christopher Emmanuel Manny Ballesteros?
The Wrong Man.
Correct. What is famously reflected in a broken pair of glasses in A Stranger on a Train?
The Murder Weapon.
Incorrect.
The
How many times did Anthony Perkins play Norman? Time. I've started, so I finish. How many times did Anthony Perkins play Norman Bates?
4.
Ones you got incorrect, you were asked who was the DOP on Psycho. That was John L. Russell. The name of Hitchcock's short film 1923 was Always Tell Your Wife. Carol Lombard and Robert Montgomery played the leads in the film Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And the reflection in a broken pair of glasses, Stranger on a Train, the correct answer is Miriam Haynes' Murder. And with that, you scored 5.
Well, after the individual rounds, we now have a quick fire round, and for this round, we have a special guest, Question Master. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mr. Ben Wilson.
Hey!
How are we doing out there in Quizland? Very nice to be here. Thank you for asking me to be your guest host this week, gentlemen.
So you have got what for us? What is the quick fire round, sir?
Quick fire round, gentlemen, is general knowledge with regards to movies.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So, I hope you've boned up on your celluloid knowledge.
I have
Boom!
Be firing these at you, quick fire style. You have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes for the quick fire round. You may start the clocks. Nay. Which Clint Eastwood film won an Oscar for Gene Hackman as the sheriff?
Matthew.
Matthew?
Unforgiven.
Well done, sir. One for Matthew. Unforgiven is correct. Russell Crowe turned down the role of which character in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Ring trilogy?
Reese. Gandalf.
Yes. Incorrect. The answer was Aragorn. Who directed the first 2 films in the Home Alone series?
Reese.
Tez.
Reese got there first.
It was Chris Columbus.
It was Chris Columbus. Well done, sir. Another quote. What if Andy gets another dinosaur, a mean one? I just don't think I can take that kind of rejection.
Reese.
Matthew,
I think Matt got there first. Yes, Matt?
Toy Story.
Well done, sir. Toy Story it is. By what name do we know the heuristically programmed algorithmic computer, and in which film did this computer first appear?
Reese. HAL
Reese.
2001.
Oh,
Yes. In which film did the following villain first appear? Leatherface.
Matthew, Texas
Matthew?
Chainsaw Massacre.
Which was the first of the Indiana Jones films to be released?
Reese.
Ruth?
Raise the Lost Ark.
Yes, well done. Earth, it was fun while it lasted, is the tagline from which action movie?
Reese.
Matthew.
Reese got there first.
Armageddon.
Yes, well done, Reese. Who is the first actor to play Jack Ryan on screen?
Reese.
Reese.
Alec Baldwin.
Well done, sir. Yes, in The Hunt for Red October, 1990. Who played Bonnie to Warren Beatty's Clyde?
Kaz, Faye Dunaway.
Faye Dunaway. Well done, sir. The following is a quote from a movie. All you need is love. John Lennon, smart man. Shot in the back, very sad.
Oh. Oh.
Which ship was destroyed in 2122 when its reactor was set to self-destruct? Started, so I'll finish. When its reactor was set to self-destruct by Warrant Officer Ellen Ripley.
Oh,
Reese.
Matthew.
Matthew.
Nostromo.
The Nostromo. Well done, sir. Point for you.
Woo!
And at the end of that round, gentlemen, Reese has 5 points, Tez has 1, Matthew has 4. So that means the winner of tonight's quiz is Matthew!
Yes!
Hello?
Oh, I feel like I've done a triathlon.
Congratulations.
You look like it. Thank you for hosting, Ben. You've been an amazing guest host. Thank you for coming on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Ben Wilson.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
The scores are in. That means, of course, Matt has won with a total score of 11 points. In second place is Reese with a total score of 7 points. And in third place is Tez with 6 points. That has shocked my world.
Mine as well.
Matt,
I win.
congratulations. Do you want to hear from the winner?
Thanks. I winged that, I'd say.
I don't want to hear you winged it. That's just rude. I mean, I can't believe A, I came second, but B, I beat you, Tez.
Yeah.
I mean, by 1 point, so I'm not really going to... And my performance in the DC comic round was, well, I'd rather press delete than look back at that on this show ever again. A minute of hell, you sods. Anyway, Tez, what have we got coming up for everyone on the next episode of Lockdown Watches?
Well, we are going back to something that we did several years ago now, in fact. We're going to talk about our favourite films of a given decade. And looking back over the blog and looking back over the conversations we've had, we've reached the 1980s. So three movie geeks, all of a similar age, all coming of age in the 80s. I think we're in for a really interesting and very, very nostalgic chat.
So that's coming up for now. From us, stay safe.